Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. Thank you for watching. Hey, Bird, how you doing?
Hello, world. Not too bad. Good to be here, Kat. Been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. Thought I'd go live. I was gonna wait till Culture Casino was done. I thought, what the heck? I'll go early.
Sure. I,
Kill the
I,
numbers, but hey.
I mean, Culture Casino's a good guy. I don't generally watch his streams, but he's a good guy. And I had no idea he was live, so I'm sorry. I
Oh
didn't
no.
realize that's what you were waiting for. Because I'll take the hit here. I was the one kind of, uh, wondering why Captain hadn't gone live sooner. And I was trying to get him to go live a little bit sooner. Honestly, I've been looking for him for a couple hours already. I was thinking he was going on at 10 a.m. Eastern when yesterday he told me 10 a.m. I didn't even consider that he meant Central, and then it became 11 Central, and then I'm like, well, or even past that. It was me. I'm behind it. I apologize. I had no idea that you were waiting on someone else. It makes sense, but YouTube's a big place. You you can't spend your life waiting for somebody else to finish streaming. Otherwise, you'll never stream.
Exactly. Well, the thing is, there's time between Culture Casino's stream and Mr. H's Hcast. Um, and that's one reason I like to stream now is because it's really in a less used spot.
Sure.
Let's let's be honest. There's always going to be somebody on, so finding a perfect time is impossible. And let's see here. Okay, of course, first in chat was Burrow Prey 5, and Mr. Londell. Hello, Mr. Londell. And of course, Job. Gorilla's Random Thoughts, good morning, who says Kapla lurking at work. And good morning, Suzanne X, X, ugh. Oh, God. Eckstein. Eh, I'm going to slaughter the name, so forgive me, Suzanne. Good morning, Christian Fandom Geek. Says hello there. And hello, Jim's Landscape LLC. I tried to come on earlier today, and for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me come on to chat. Uh, uh, he's using the same thing at
Sorry
Salt.
about that, Captain. I got a phone call from somebody claiming to be from my bank, but
Oh,
I don't think it was.
yeah, I've
I
got
hope it wasn't at this point. Let's put it that way.
yeah. Oh, I've gotten ones that
Well,
supposedly.
let's also put it this way. I don't use that bank,
Mm-hmm.
so it's certainly not my bank.
Exactly.
I apologize for cutting you off.
Oh, no problem.
If you had said something to me, I did not hear it.
How would you pronounce Suzanne's last name?
Suzanne, Eckstein, X, Eckstein, Eckstein. Suzanne Eckstein or Eckstein?
See, that's I was wondering.
It can go either way, I suppose. Depends on how she pronounces it. I would say Eckstein. In my New York vast knowledge of people of the faith that generally have that last type of name, I would say Steen over Stein most
Steen.
of the time.
Eckstein.
Steen over Stein most of the time. That's the rhyme. That's the rhyme. Us Steen. Yeah, there it is. Steen. Okay, you got it. You found it.
You were saying it, and she'd put something in the chat. So
Um, Steen over Stein most of the time. It's a little rhyme that us what is it? Not gringos. What are we called? Those are the well, whatever.
non-Jewish.
Yeah, but there's a word for it. Um, like gringo for Spanish. Um, People who aren't Jewish. Mama probably knows the word. Yeah, it's the kind of word that no, not a boil. Boil is uh the rabbi would use the word.
Yeah.
What's this? The guy Mel Brooks says it all the time, right?
well, all I have to do is get Mel
No,
Brooks.
not Goyim. Mama probably got it. I mean, it's like it used to be used every day. Um, no, I'm talking about the one. I think it's isn't it like the same as the name of a city or something. something like Zion, or but not that. Boy, Bird, YouTube is centering your brain. Uh-oh. Yeah, yeah, that's something else entirely. Is it Goyam? Maybe, okay, it was Goyam. I'm sorry. That's Goyams. I don't know. That doesn't sound right. Gent, gent, Gentiles. Gentiles.
Gentiles. Okay.
Yeah, Gentiles. That's what I was thinking. I don't even want to say. I don't even want to say that one. Yeah. That's the one I don't want to say.
I don't want to know what that
That
is.
just means a non-Jewish girl. Okay. I know that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to turn off the mic.
How is Mama
Yeah.
Pray, by the
Oh
way?
God. Mama Pray is doing well. Right, Mama Pray, you're doing okay. Okay, that word is a little too close to a different word.
Goyu is a slang version. Ah,
This makes me
interesting.
want a bagel. Anyway,
Yeah, for some reason, my mom always gets these damn bagels with um, blueberries.
blueberry bagel. Eh, that's almost breakfast. It's almost healthy.
Yeah, but I like my bagels plain.
Eh, plain bagel. Plain bagel's a good bagel. Everything bagel is a good bagel, as long as that everything doesn't include salt. Um,
Right.
Sometimes it's like a pumpernickel bagel, uh,
Ooh.
rye bagel, swirl bagel, um, onion, garlic,
Onion. Ooh. Never had a garlic bagel yet.
blueberry bagel. JP says blueberry bagels. Together. Blueberry.
I know what kind of bagel it.
What are those other things? Not a bagel, but a bialy. Bialy are good too.
I'm sorry. What is that?
What's a bialy?
Mm-hmm.
I was afraid you would ask. It's a bagel size round thing that's not quite a bagel. It doesn't have a hole in it. Um, I don't know. It's just a different piece of bread
Ah, okay.
that's also generally made by bagel. You get bagels and bialys. Um, Generally, bialys are only made one way. There's not three or not a dozen different ways of making a bialy. Um, JP says everything bagels are good, but the poppy seeds get everywhere. Yeah, Yeah. And somebody's had their fair share of even just poppy seed bagels or
Mm-hmm.
sesame seed bagels.
Oh, I had one that was like everything. It had all these seeds on it, and
Yeah. That was
oh
probably an everything bagel. In the old days, they had the salt bagels. Oh my God. And there's so much salt in a bagel already.
yeah.
To have extra salt on the outside is just nuts,
This
like a
didn't have
pretzel.
salt on it. It didn't. I'm sure it had salt in it, but it didn't have salt on it. Um, but it had all the seeds and nuts, and oh, it was good.
Uh, Eval, Eval Rahman says, got a breakfast bagel shop near where I live. Don't know the type, but it's great. Live in a gentrified area, so a lot of interesting places to eat nowadays. You find what type of bagel you like, because all the places will call it something different. But
Yeah, yeah.
Gorilla says poppy seems to cause me to fail the drug test. I've always heard that, but I've never believed it. It just seems so ridiculous that a food everybody could eat could like cause you to fail a drug test. Like, wouldn't everybody just say, "Well, I had poppy seed"? Not even bagel, or just poppy seed on a bun. I mean, there are poppy seed hamburger buns.
Yeah. All you have to do is,
They,
depending on
he
what it
said
was. Yeah.
it was the drugs that make you fail. That's what I think.
Yeah.
I have never in my life had to take a drug test. Oh, I signed off saying I would take drug tests.
Mm-hmm.
I've never actually had to take a drug test. They tried to when I went to college. I went and they thought I was there because they thought I was there for a football sign up because I looked like a football player.
Mm-hmm.
And so I had to go to the college nurse's office, like they have whatever, but I had to go to give them because I needed um, my doctor had signed off on giving, I don't know, I needed a vaccine before I could go to college that I didn't get for some reason. So
Right.
my doctor gave me the vaccine way back in the day. And so I was going to show them proof I was vaccinated against whatever. And when I got there, it was the day that all the incoming football players were having to be drug tested so they could get their scholarships. And so I just looked like another football player. I came in the office and they handed me a cup. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I didn't say it like that. And
Yeah.
they were like, "Here's a cup. Goes and there's a bunch of guys in line." And I was like, "No, no, no, no. I'm here to give you my vaccine notification." They're like, oh, okay, and come over here. And I'm just like, I did not want to, you know, pee in front of somebody. It's
No.
not like I don't know. Like I assume that you at least get the dignity of peeing, with nobody watching you, and then you just give them the cup. But I mean,
Right.
if that was it, then why would you not? You would use fake pee at that point, I guess. So I really don't know, and I don't want to know if they actually have somebody watch you pee. But and how does it work? Like, if you get a P test to go to work, to get a job, I mean, is somebody watching you pee? And if they're not watching you pee, then isn't it easy to get around it? I don't, it just seems useless. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I remember one time I had a test where I had to pee, and I was actually in a room, and they were watching me go pee. Let me tell you, awfully embarrassing. I had to
Mr.
close my.
Lundell says someone watches you. Well, not me. They're not going to watch. I didn't need a job that bad. Sorry, Captain. You were saying.
No, I was just saying I had to close my eyes on that one. It's just like, no, thank you. That was the first
Hey,
and last.
who signed up to be the person to watch other dudes piss in a cup? Like that makes me highly suspect. I don't. Anybody who wants to do that job shouldn't be allowed, and anybody who doesn't want to do that job should quit.
Uh, I don't even know why they had to watch me pee because they were doing other tests, and part of it was testing the urine and why I
Tiki of
couldn't.
Doom. There's no meat gazing. And JP says ceiling cat watches you pee. Ceiling cat can watch. Okay, Ceiling cat has seen worse. Do you know who ceiling cat is, Captain?
Yes,
Yeah, ceiling cat has seen worse than this.
no. Who was Ceiling
No,
Cat?
no, it hasn't. You don't know who ceiling cat is?
Nope.
Oh wow, ceiling cat is from like a meme. It's a cat who's watching from a hole in the ceiling, but he's watching you do something other than pee, but also using that
Ah,
organ.
ah.
But
I
it happens.
wasn't aware of this. Thank you. I learned something new today.
Last one, okay, had to take a drug test for a job, but nobody watched him. Say, okay, I can. Although I understand it, I guess I don't understand how useful is it if nobody's watching. And Tiki also agrees with me. Sick freaks. Fletcher Williams, I Suck at Games channel says, smash the like. Did you? Oh, wait. Mr. Lundell has some. Sometimes it's a man, sometimes it's a woman. Just depends on who the technician is at the time. Well, that changes everything. If it's a lady watching, I would have less reason to be suspicious, I guess.
Yeah,
Still doesn't
but
seem like what I want to do, but
keep in mind when I did it, I was like 14, so I was not exactly um, confident.
I got you. Yeah. Still, I mean, I feel like I'm putting on a show for her. I should at least get I should at least get a tip or something. Uh, Suzanne said, I know they don't watch in Canada. My brother had me pee in a bottle for them, and he used that one to get tested. He got fired so fast when they asked him how far along he was in his pregnancy. Yeah, yeah, you can't, guys can't use women's pee.
No,
That's, whether they're pregnant or not, they can tell.
different hormones. So yeah, it'd be like, so you're going through menopause. I see.
Um, Spaceship Vampire says old Vampy was on probation once for 9 months straight for possession of magic green stuff. Had to stay clean and randomly drug tested every month.
Wow.
Drug responsibly. Uh, Jim's Landscape LLC says they watch you pee to make sure you don't put something in or other things. That's what would bother me. Uh, Gorilla says for job they didn't watch, but for the jail the officer they did. I asked if he wanted to hold it while he was at it, and he declined. That's a that's a bold offer to make, Gorilla. What if he said yes?
Exactly.
What if he said yes? I'd be like, fuck. Called my bluff. Huh?
Oh, that would be a story to tell, or not.
Uh, JP says
I would go with
if
well.
it's a woman watching me pee, she better be holding it. Yeah.
Uh, JP's, you're wanting to go pee, not other things. Oh Lord, start out a stream. I wasn't intending to talk about this on a stream. Oh
It
well.
happens. Not my fault.
No, it's not your fault.
Hey, Cinnabon.
Where's he in the chat?
So,
Hey,
you,
Cinnabon.
do you want me to change the subject or do you want to continue?
We can change the subject. Yeah, we can
Did
change.
you see the very short trek for this week?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think?
I thought it was humorous.
I also thought it was humorous. I thought it was the first very short trek that, well, I would say it was the first very short trek that uh, well, it's the first very short trek that didn't make me embarrassed that they created them, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is, the second very short track I didn't hate either, although I can understand why a lot of people did. The one where Spock was trying to understand humor, but it was Spock from Strange New Worlds,
Ah,
not 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 Enterprise Spock. Not TOS Spock.
right.
So I could kinda see what they were doing. Like I was kinda okay with that. But I was much more okay with this most recent episode, um, where they went all across. For those who don't know, it's a little bit of a spoiler. They go through virtually all the Star Trek TV shows, from the original series, the animated series, TNG, Enterprise, DS9, Voyager, Lower Decks, Prodigy, uh, pretty much everything. Discovery too. Yeah, Discovery also. So I think all of them pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not Picard, but Picard is really just TNG Part Two.
Yeah.
So yeah, like literally every Trek series was visited, uh, and yeah, I thought it was also as a humorous as it is about. Right? I mean, it was fun. It was fun, funny. Mm. And I would say in no way canon, but again, these are not supposed to be canon. So
No, no. Well, the fact that it used um, which I'm surprised they bothered using Prodigy
obviously, I would think that was probably written probably before Prodigy got
was
kicked.
pulled. Yeah.
Yeah, Cinnabon didn't think it was funny. Really? No, 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 no laughter at all. Not even a chuckle. Listen, I mean, laughter is in, listen, the eye of the beholder. That's beauty. Laughter is also, uh, you know, an individual taste. So Last on the case was the only track I've watched since Star Trek Beyond, and yes, I regret it, is Star Trek Continues. I wish it was actual canon, but it's canon enough for me. Solid. But yeah, Star Trek Continues. Certainly can call it canon. Doesn't violate anything.
Right. It doesn't
Done
violate
in
anything.
done in the spirit. JP says Cinnabon, the last time you thought something was funny was 1993. Oh, and I don't know if you do you watch Lower Decks, Captain, or
No, I haven't.
I mean I've been watching them, but uh, you're not missing any. Uh,
I mean,
Today's Lower
I
Decks is
used
not
to.
nothing. It was a waste of a half hour. Mm.
Finally, I got tired of getting pissed off, and it's like, I'm
That's
done.
that's what my problem is. That's why I'm not rushing to do reviews of them at this point. Is that I ever since ever since Strange New Worlds, where they literally shot and killed Captain Kirk. It's apathy. The hate is gone. It's been replaced by apathy, and apathy is far worse than hate. Hate still says, "Oh, it's emotional. It resonates. You can you can get him angry, and he still cares." You know, if for me to get angry, it means I still care about the show. Somebody's coming up my door. Somebody's at the door. Maybe it's mail. Could have been, yeah, mailman. I'm sorry, Pat.
No
Um,
problem.
yeah, like apathy, anger, emotional response. But at this point, I just don't care. I just don't care.
Well,
Mark Krause is sorry, what?
that doesn't make for good videos.
Yeah, that's why I don't do them. That's why I'm not doing them right now. Mars says, "Is there a new season of Lower Decks?" Well, we're already halfway through. I think this was episode 5. Cinnabon says today's Lower Decks was boring and also not really funny. And with that one, I agree. I agree totally. It was boring and not really funny.
Well, Mountains, I can tell you this much. From what I've seen, you're not missing anything by not watching it. And I'm sure that you can always go other places to watch it, like go to a friend's house. If you don't want to pay for Paramount Plus and you want to watch it. Maybe one of the local bars has it. They'll play it for you. That may actually be worth it. At least you then you'd be drinking something at the time. Hmm. I hadn't thought of I hadn't thought of that before. I could always cancel my Paramount Plus and see if a local bar has it.
So I asked them to put on Discovery. If I asked them to put on Discovery, we probably would no longer be friends. They may even set the dogs on me, says Mountains of Elysium. Uh, don't ask them to put Discovery on, but Strange New Worlds or Lower Decks, you know, you don't have to release the hounds on somebody who's only wants to watch Lower Decks. If they
Yeah.
want to watch Discovery, well, you might release the hounds, but that's really for their own benefit. I mean, somebody who wants to watch Discovery that much, they is it really in their best benefit to live? Probably not. Releasing the dogs on them is is it's better for them, it's better for you, and it's better for the whales.
And
Mountains of Elysium is off alcohol until his son is born.
yep.
Are you about to be okay? Is this that you have a son on the way? In which case, congratulations. Or is this just you're never going to drink until you eventually have a son, and you don't even have, there's nobody pregnant yet. So it could be a while.
Now, Mrs. Mountains is pregnant.
Is it? Mrs. Mountains is pregnant?
Yep.
Congratulations. I had missed that. Congratulations. My son is due to be born in early November. Oh, Mountains. I hope he's out by the 13th. The 13th is my birthday.
November 13th. That would be a memorable birthday.
Yeah, yeah. All these people trying to steal my birthday again.
Early November. Mountains is going to have a son. Good thing that Yosef and him don't live too close together.
I've already, I've already, Joseph's, Joseph's daughter is and nephew O'Prey are going to meet in 18 to 20 years.
That's why I said it's a good thing that they don't live close together.
Yeah. Last on the case is November 8th and 15th, our niece and nephew's birthdays, respectfully. You know
Cool.
what they are? They're all Valentine's Day babies, 9
Yep.
months earlier.
Yep. Particularly the nephews.
Mountains of Elysium says, I have spoken with Joseph about an arranged marriage forming the House of Mountains and Menace. I thought Olivia was coming into the House of Caroga.
Yes, I spoke with her.
Oh, Mama Frey spoke with Olivia directly. No,
Mama Price spoke to Olivia directly.
yeah. Last on the case is yes, conceived both on Valentine's Day, and she knew it both times. His sister. Wow. And Mountains of Elysium says, well, if Mama Frey has spoken, she is the law. Mama Frey says, thank you. Halo specs Linux laptop.
Good day, low spec Linux laptop. Ah. What? Oh, it's good to know that the Stream Element Spot is running after how long?
Been a long time.
Yeah. 45 minutes into the Stream Element Spot has to make an appearance, say it's running. Mountains of Elysium says, I have years of horror. The horror of Peppa Pig and Baby Shark ahead. Oh, yes. And there's worse. Trust me. There's much worse. You'll find out. But Baby Shark is one of the worst. You're right. Suggest getting some Winnie the Pooh stuff, books to read, and videos to watch, that kind of thing. No harm in growing up on that.
Hey, Cap, can you look at the private chat?
Yep, I can. Ah,
That's on the case. Says my sister went through Baby Shark with my niece. I went through Baby Shark with my nephew. In fact, all the baby, everything. In fact, I still do. Uh, it's not easy.
no, no, it's not. Um, no, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just shut things down for now. That's what I'm gonna do.
Hmm. Okay.
But thank you for coming on, Bird, and
No,
thank you everyone for coming here.
thank
It's
you for
always
having me.
good to have a good stream. Oh, Cinnabon. Books of leading cause of sudden infant death. Yeah. Well, thank you all for coming. You have a great day. Talk to you soon.